The laughter echoed through the grand hall of Westbridge Academy, a school known for its wealthy, elite students. And at the center of that cruel chorus was a girl, Amelia Sterling. She sat quietly in her wheelchair, her long brown hair falling like a curtain over her face. Some whispered that she was weak, others sneered that she was a burden. None of them knew the truth. Amelia was the secret heiress of the Sterling family, one of the wealthiest dynasties in the city. But Amelia never told anyone. To her, wealth didn't matter. She wanted to be seen, not for her last name or fortune, but for her heart. Sadly, all they saw was the wheelchair. Every day was the same. The rich kids mocked her slow movements in the hallway. They snickered when she dropped her books. And though teachers tried to intervene, nothing stopped the cruelty. One chilly autumn afternoon, the bullying reached its peak. During a school event, a group of students pushed Amelia's wheelchair aside, laughing as she struggled to gather her papers from the floor. Her face burned with shame. The room spun with laughter, until a small voice cut through the noise. "Stop laughing! She's a queen!" Everyone turned. Standing there was Lila, the janitor's daughter. Her father worked nights scrubbing the academy's floors, and Lila was allowed to sit in on classes when she finished her chores. She didn't wear designer shoes or carry a shiny bag. Her clothes were simple, patched in places, but her eyes glowed with courage. She walked right up to Amelia, knelt on one knee, and picked up her papers with gentle care. Then she looked at Amelia as if she were staring at royalty itself. "Don't you see her?" Lila said. "She holds herself like a queen. Not because of a crown, but because she has dignity. And you're just clowns." The room went silent. Amelia's throat tightened. Nobody had ever defended her like that, not once. The laughter died that day, but something greater was born, a friendship. From then on, Lila and Amelia were inseparable. Lila pushed Amelia's wheelchair when the hallways felt too heavy. Amelia helped Lila with homework when the words on the page blurred from exhaustion. Two girls from opposite worlds, yet bound by kindness. But the biggest twist came weeks later. The academy announced a charity gala. All the students and parents would attend, an evening of silk gowns, glittering chandeliers, and music. Amelia dreaded it. She knew the whispers would return, sharper than ever. When the night arrived, Amelia sat at the edge of the ballroom, feeling invisible. Then suddenly, the host tapped the microphone. "Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to reveal tonight's patron, Miss Amelia Sterling." Gasps rippled through the room. Sterling? The Sterling family who owned half the city? The same girl they mocked for months? Amelia wheeled forward, her hands trembling on the controls. Whispers turned to shock as she raised her head high, her voice steady. "Yes. I'm Amelia Sterling. And before you judge me, I want to thank the only person who saw me, not as a chair, not as a burden, but as a human being." She turned toward Lila, who stood wide-eyed at the back. "Lila, you called me a queen when I felt like nothing. Tonight I want everyone to know, you are my sister. My equal. And together we're starting a scholarship, for children of workers like your father. Because true royalty is kindness." The hall erupted in applause. Tears streamed down faces that once sneered. Parents who once ignored the janitor shook his hand with respect. And Amelia, glowing with courage, wheeled toward her best friend. For the first time in her life, she didn't feel small. She felt tall, unstoppable. Even in her chair. From that day on, the laughter never returned. Instead, Amelia and Lila became a symbol of what friendship and compassion can do. They showed the world that wealth and power mean nothing without humanity. And so, the girl they mocked as weak became the Queen of Hearts, not because of her money, but because one little voice had the courage to see her worth. The moral? Sometimes, the crown is invisible, and the richest person in the room is the one who gives kindness freely. Sparkle's ending note. No matter who you are, whether you're in a wheelchair, whether you scrub floors, or whether you live in a palace, you are worthy of respect. And kindness? It can make queens out of us all.